Okay, so this is my third time doing this because my phone kept deciding to turn itself off, which was great. So I'm having to explain this for the third time and I'm just wasting my time at this point. Also, if you can see my computer light in my glasses, I'm very sorry. Also, I'm kind of not because I just kind of want to look a little bit better and that helps with that. So, what can you do? So the poem I'm reading today is one I wrote yesterday. So it's very recent. I just thought it'd be better than reading my poems in chronological order because that's kind of boring. This is something I wrote yesterday and it's called Do You See Me? Blink. Once, twice, take it in. Do you see me? Choking, swallowing, taking in your bitter sincerity. It's scratched on the way down. Can you see the blood I cough up? Numb anguish in tones of scarlet. A mental note, or scar taken. My life is worse with you in it. Blink. Once, twice. Take it in. Do you see me? Shuddering, gagging, rejecting your bitter sincerity. The damage is already done though, for I have taken it in. Hushed anguish, hidden by solemn tears. So, this poem is about my experience with something that someone said that hurt me. And the message that I got from it was that their life is worse with me in it, which is pretty heavy, which is why I've written about it to help offload the guilt from that, I guess. It's interesting to look at this because the way I've dealt with the comment is incredibly different to the way that I've dealt with it in previous occasions. And you can see that a lot, particularly in the second stanza, but the first stanza is very similar to the way I would have dealt with it previously. So in the first stanza, it's my reception of it. It's me saying, oh, that hurt. It's scratched on the way down. Can you see the blood I cough up? I'm asking them, why did you do that? Why did you hurt me? Why did you say that when you can see that it's hurt me? But in fact, they might not be able to see that it's hurt me because the way that I deal with that kind of pain is just to go numb. Numb anguish in tones of scarlet. It's my initial reaction when someone says something that hurts me is just to shut it out. But in the second stanza, there's a contrast because instead of continuing with that cycle of just sitting and feeling sorry for myself, because that's the easiest thing to do. If something hurts you, sorry, I'm touching my face a lot. If something hurts you, the easiest thing to do is just to sit and be like, oh, that hurt. I'm going to sit and be sad about it now, instead of picking yourself up and being like, no, that's not true. Fuck you. How can you say that to me? You're a bitch. It's or not necessarily get angry at them, but more just to deal with it properly. And someone that might not deal with mental health issues, it's different because you generally are just able to pick yourself back up anyway, and the cycle kind of stops on its own. Whereas with someone who may suffer from depression, or at least in my experience, it's different. It kind of gets stuck. I get stuck in that cycle and it's really hard to get out of. But in the second stanza, I talk about trying to get myself out of it. Do you see me shuddering, gagging, rejecting your bitter sincerity? I'm trying to push it away. I'm trying to stop it from affecting me so that I can deal with it in a healthy way, rather than it make me feel so low. But it's kind of in vain because, the damage is already done though, for I've taken it in. It's already done its damage. It's already hurt me. It's already gotten stuck in my cycle. So yeah, me trying to push it away doesn't help as much as it could have if I'd just pushed it away from the beginning. But instead of being completely numb to it, I'm at least dealing with it in somewhat of a healthy way, you know, hushed anguish hidden by solemn tears. So instead of just being completely numb, I might cry about it instead, which is a really natural and very healthy way of getting your emotions out. Yeah, that's all I have to say, really. So if you want me to keep doing this, and let me know. I'll probably just continue doing it anyway because it's good for me. I enjoy doing it. It helps me understand myself better as well, because a lot of my explanation is a pile of BS that I kind of come up with on the spot when I read over it, but it makes sense, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, if you want me to do other stuff, I might. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't want to be, but if people want me to do other things, then I will. Just let me know. There you go. That's all I have to say. Thank you.